Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to reading for February 2024. We're going to jump right in here. You have this outer core card. It says fluidity on it. And you also have this west card. It says completion on it. I'll show you those in just a second. But yeah, look, it could be like a little bit of a glow up going on for you here. This fluidity card kind of reminds me of the Empress as well. So we're going to have to see. But you have the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the World here. Definitely really good for abundance. So, if you're working on improving your finances or making more money, investing money, like whatever you're doing, it does look pretty good to me. You even have the World. The World can represent like completing a cycle, but it's also a card of achievements. So, there could be some financial achievements coming in for you here. We're actually going to take 3 of these cards because I saw that there's a monthly card in there. But I feel that for some of you, there's like clearly something that you are accomplishing. You also go from the World to the 3 of Pentacles to Judgment here. This could be you waking up to your purpose or, better understanding like what your purpose is. And, this could be your purpose in the sense of like what you do to make money. Although I don't necessarily think that that is our purpose, but, I do feel that for a lot of you, it could be part of your purpose, right? So that's what I'll say there. But you start with the Empress here. And the Empress is about, abundance and creating abundance. And, she can be the card of, the mother, the birth. And I do feel like you are birthing something new, mostly because you also have the Judgment card here. So this might be a little bit more of a rebirth where you are rebirthing an idea, with that Judgment card, which I feel like I've said to you about 9 million times over in the past 9 million readings that I've done for you. So, that would make a lot of sense. You have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card of, good news coming in, number one. So I do feel there could be good news. And the reason I say that as well is you have this message in a bottle card coming up right here. And that message in a bottle card, could just represent good news entering into your life or receiving good news, receiving information, things like that. So, I do feel like for a lot of you that there could just simply be good news coming in here. If you want love, there is I wouldn't really call this a love reading, but there is a little bit of love here. And, it could be a earth sign that's coming in for you. You have the World, and the World is some sort of accomplishment or trying to accomplish something. You actually show up right here in this top corner, Scorpio. Originally, Scorpio was the Phoenix. Some people say this is an eagle, but, originally Scorpio was a Phoenix or the Phoenix in ancient astrology. So, for a lot of you, I kind of feel like you're just showing up in a strong position with the World. I do see a little travel here as well. So, if you're thinking about traveling, it might be for like vacation or something because you have the Knight of Wands as well here. So if you're vacationing, traveling, doing something to enjoy yourself, this looks good. I think it's not really saying much other than, I think you will have a good time. And so that looks great. Let's see what is going on for you. With the Empress, you have the King of Wands. Yeah, someone finds you attractive here, Scorpio, I would say. King of Wands, could be a fire sign as well, but King of Wands, very bold, very assertive, and very hardworking. So you could definitely be attracting a fire sign. You have a lot of fire here. You have this, you have Temperance, you have the Strength card, you have the Sun card, you have the Knight of Wands as well. Sagittarius, Leo stand out here. It could be any sign, of course, but definitely stands out. I would also say that you might be just more motivated and more entrepreneurial at this time. So if you have a business, really, really good. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Death card. Death card is a card of a transformation. We see a ton of transformation going on here. Right here. You also show up as yourself. The Death card is you. So showing up as yourself really puts you in a position of power and strength in a reading. It kind of just like allows you to get what you want. It also would suggest that you're leaving a moon period. You have these 2 pillars here, right here above my finger, and the sun is coming up between those 2 pillars. So it kind of says that you are leaving a moon period behind. You're stepping into a sun period. You end with the moon and the sun. So definitely could be stepping into a sun period. With the World, you have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, like a lot of water signs, especially having, getting these cards over the past few weeks of really needing to keep pushing. It's kind of like you're in the home stretch, right? I think the reading, I do think the reading is kind of like saying you're in the home stretch, moon to the sun. We'll definitely talk about that at the end and why I feel that way. But I kind of feel like it's saying don't give up now on something that you've been working towards. So especially for those of you that have been working towards a goal, an opportunity, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I think this is really saying like keep going because you're about to accomplish like whatever it is that you've wanted to accomplish. We have another card here as well, right here, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands says you are about to reach your goal. 10 of Wands, he's carrying those 10 Wands. They are a burden, but he's about to reach his home. And to me, the 10 of Wands is a good card. I know that some people look at it as a bad card, but really, he planted those wands. That is his harvest. So, like, how bad can it be? You have this TikTok card and this message in a bottle card. I do feel like there could be a person who's communicating with you, or, there could be a good news coming in for you, especially if you've been waiting for the approval of something I'm getting. I also feel like if you're thinking about communicating with a person, especially if it's a person like you went on a date with, I'm getting, or that you want to go on a date with, like I would get moving here is what I feel like this is saying. Like, again, you could be attracting like a very attractive person, King of Wands type of person. And it's like, if you don't make your move or whatever, then this person's probably going to end up with someone else. So, I don't believe, I feel like I said, I'm getting major deja vu as I say this. So, I don't believe, I believe what's for you will never pass you by, right? But at the same time, like I would make a move here because, might delay something or whatever, right? And it definitely could be about needing to deliver a message. So there you go. You have the Temperance card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Temperance is about patience, but it's also about learning how to turn one thing into another. We are very much in a time of alchemy, right? I believe that right now, like literally our job spiritually is to take things that we are experiencing and try to turn them around into bigger and better things, or, trying to, turn things around in our life in general. So this is something that I believe we're all practicing. And then you go to the Judgment card. And so it's almost like you are rebirthing something, which is, you're Scorpio, you are the sign of rebirth, and, you could be rebirthing something like an old idea, for business or for work or even just your personal life. And, it's like you could be breathing new life into it. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work. So, anything you can do to work on a team with people would be a good idea. I also feel you're getting recognized for your work, which, again, a lot of the water signs have been getting this, off and on over the past few months. So Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work. He has done a good job. He has completed his job, and he's gone above and beyond as well. This little extra part here represents a water triangle, and the water triangle is kind of like, it's like part of his dream. Like he added a little bit of his own artistic flair to whatever he's been working on. So again, if you have been going above and beyond in any area of your life, you could be getting recognition or attention or whatever you want from it. You have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, work hard, I'm getting work hard, play hard in this reading, which we'll talk about. But, I think that Two of Swords is about finding another solution. She is sitting here, and there's this new island behind her. And I always say that she needs to get to that new island. There's like new opportunities. There are new things on that island behind her. But she just needs to open up to the new ways of doing things, new possibilities. She is just thinking like this or that, but there are other ways that she can accomplish whatever she's trying to accomplish. She just has to go and do it, right? So let's see here. With the Temperance card, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is about being curious. Again, I do think we are in a time of curiosity where if you become let's say you have a job and you become interested in like a new idea for the job or whatever, I would try it. You might discover something that brings in a lot of recognition or attention. It's like maybe you come up with a new way to do your job or a better way, or maybe you come up with a better way to get attention with the sun here, or a better way to market yourself in your job. Like all those things are popping into my head. And I literally feel that some of you need to market yourself. Like some of you literally could have jobs where you have to market yourself. And so if you have a job like that, really good reading. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Five of Wands. Again, you will stand out above the competition is what this says to me. Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition, but Three of Pentacles is the opposite. It is a card of co-creation. So, I believe we're in a time of co-creation. That doesn't mean I don't think competition is going anywhere, by the way. There will still be competition, and there is such a thing as healthy competition. Some people enjoy competition, so it's like, why shouldn't we have it? This isn't like a black or a white thing. It doesn't mean like we can only be in co-creation or we can only have competition. But what I am saying is co-creation is like extra beneficial right now. So anything you can do to work together with people instead of fighting against people, of course, will be a good thing. With the Two of Swords, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Something definitely, I mean, there's a little bit of love here, but clearly this is a work reading to me. I think that there's either changes or rebirth going on in the way that you work, in the way you present your work, in the way that you do your work, whatever. Take it how it resonates. But whatever this is going to lead to a lot of success. You have this card at the end that says, continue to make the most out of every, what does it say? I can't read that far away. It says, continue to make the most of every open door. So there are clearly doors opening for you in work and, or business, or even if you're retired, these could be like other financial opportunities as well. And I would be taking advantage of these opportunities, whatever they are. Could be opportunities to learn, to educate yourself, to improve your situation. But, I would do it, whatever it is. So let's see here. And sorry, I burned the crap out of my finger, by the way. And so for whatever reason, it's this finger here. And it's really hard to pick up cards. It's hard for me to bend my finger that way. There you go. But you have this harp card. It says great happiness. You have this cat. It says two-faced friend. And then you have this May card. So let's start here. I feel like by the time we get to the month of May, which will be here before you know it, you will be in a very happy position. So a lot of happiness. I also literally I feel that some of you have a time frame, May. Like maybe you're wanting to move by the month of May, or maybe you need to get a new job by the month of May. Literally, I feel you are saying that. So if you are saying that, I feel like you will accomplish your goal. Like if you have a goal to do something by the middle of the year or something like that, this to me is a big confirmation. So love it. You have this two-faced friend card. Again, I don't know what's going on, but ever since last year, at the end of last year, or the year before, and then into 2023, we had Gemini, we had Mars retrograde in Gemini. And ever since then, I've been getting these cards a lot for people of gossip, jealousy, two-faced people. So again, I would just be on your toes and pay attention. I don't think we should be paranoid again and overcorrect for these sorts of things. I would just pay attention. If you get a weird feeling from a person, trust it. If someone's jealous of you, ignore it, right? That's probably the best thing you can do. So there you go. You have the Judgment card, Strength card, and Ten of Wands. The Judgment card is about waking up to new possibilities, and that's what I feel like you're doing here. I feel like you're answering your inner calling as well. Those people are standing in these coffins, and the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life. And I always say that, to me, the Judgment card is really a card of stepping into a new life, basically, or letting go of your old life and kind of having a rebirth. You have the Strength card. I feel like you've been very patient, patiently waiting for changes and things to happen. I also feel like people are seeing your strength, seeing what you're capable of creating and doing and being and having. So there is a lot here about attention on you here, Scorpio. You also have the Sun here, and the Sun can represent you getting a lot of positive attention. But I was getting something about marketing yourself. If you work on social media, if you have a job that requires you to market yourself or your business in some way, I think it would be a really good time to work on those things. You have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is about carrying a heavy burden and needing to release it. But, again, that is his harvest. He has planted those wands, and he is carrying those wands to his home in the background. So he is about to have a harvest. This really tells me, I always look at the Ten of Wands as a card that really says your hard work is about to pay off. You are about to have a harvest. You are about to get something that you have been wanting for a very long time. So that looks really good to me, Scorpio. Let's see. With the Judgment card, you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about planting seeds in a direction. So, I feel for a lot of you, you could be, it's like you could be investing your energy into something here, or you could be working towards something that you're creating, is what I'm getting. Because Six of Pentacles is kind of one foot in front of the other sometimes, I feel. That's not accurate tarot, but that's what I feel for you, Scorpio. I almost feel that you are in a place where you've been kind of walking into darkness. You have the Moon card here. We'll talk about it in a second, but it's you've been one foot in front of the other trying to figure something out. Maybe you've gotten a new job recently, or you're about to get a new job. And I really feel Six of Pentacles is experimentation. You try something new, you see what works, see what doesn't, and then you double down on the stuff that works. So, I feel it's, I really don't feel much there, other than I feel like it's kind of encouraging you to learn as you go, whatever new thing you're working on here. With the Strength card, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely a positive change in your fortunes. It's almost like you're leaving a moon period and going towards the sun. I know this sounds ridiculously simple, and it is. But I kind of feel that this part of the reading is just saying you're stepping into clarity. It's you haven't known what you are doing, and now you do know what you're doing in life. That could be the change in your fortunes that's happening here. Is just great clarity. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. As I always say, I read the Queen of Cups as you. I also read her as Cancer, but to me, she kind of represents your energy, and she also represents following your heart. We are in a time where I really believe that we need to listen to what our heart is telling us to do. So, like, if your heart is guiding you in a new direction or encouraging you to do new things in your life, I would definitely do that with this energy for sure. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this business card. Here you go. It says, expect to have an amazing boost up the business ladder. I think you should expect an amazing boost in life in general. The whole entire reading says that. It says executive position, CEO, management, or anything corporate world. Elevate your awareness. Think bigger if you want different results. Yes, I definitely think you need to dream bigger with this energy. You have this card that says, continue to make the most of every open door. A lot of opportunities, a lot of things opening up for you. I kind of feel there could be like a lot of those like random opportunities that pop up. Like maybe your boss is like, hey, I'm going to mentor someone. Like, take advantage of it if your boss says that. There could be just like other random opportunities for you to like show off your work. Three of Pentacles. I would take advantage of the opportunity, whatever it is. Whatever you do, I would get more attention on your work. Do whatever you can to bring attention to the work that you do. And I feel it'll be very good. But I really feel this right here. It's like you're getting a boost up the ladder. It says, expect to have an amazing boost up the business ladder. Yes, definitely. Love it. You have the moon, sun, and the Knight of Wands. Probably the most important part of your reading, moon to the sun. The moon is a period of darkness, but the moon does not stay up forever. The moon goes down, the sun comes up. So I feel this reading is saying that the sun is coming up in your life. You're about to get a lot more attention, or you're just like stepping into a sun period in your life, which is obviously a good thing. I also feel like you could be leaving a moon period behind. Again, a moon period is a period of fears, kind of like, sorry, didn't want to do that. Fears, fantasies, illusions, stuff like that. So, I feel like you're stepping into this period of time where you know what to do now. You have the sun. The sun is also a period of positive attention. So if you've been wanting to get attention on anything that you're working on, or if you're creating anything new, or, whatever you're doing, there could be a lot of positive attention coming in on your work, which obviously would be a good thing. You have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands about going on an adventure, so I definitely feel it is time for you to go on some sort of adventure. I think this is true for everyone. I mean, everyone gets these cards of adventure, but the Knight of Wands is like the adventure of building something new. Again, not accurate tarot, but personally, I look at the Knight of Wands as a card of the builder. To me, he's a true builder in the tarot. He like sets off on a journey to build his new life, and it just seems to me like you are setting off on a journey to build your new life. Exactly like I just said, Scorpio. So I would keep moving in that direction. You're about to get an amazing boost up in your life, is what this reading is saying to me. With the moon, you have the Page of Pentacles. Definitely could be communication coming in for you right here with a new person. Could also be a Pisces as well, but, whatever. Take it, again, I'm a Pisces. Pisces is all up in everybody's business, has been for like 2 years now. So, there you go. But could be any sign. Take it how it resonates. I also feel there just could be good news coming in. I mean, you have that with the sun. You have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is good news, a victory, success coming in for you. So I kind of feel like there's just good news here. I also feel there's like some sort of victory. The sword is above the mountains on the Ace of Swords. And it kind of represents the fact that there will always be challenges in life, but we will always easily be able to overcome those challenges if we try. So, I feel that here with the Ace of Swords. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands. So basically the universe saying I meant what I said. Time for you to go on an adventure. Time for you to build something new. I don't really feel like you're building something new. I feel really, if anything, you are, rebirthing something in your life. It could be an old idea and you're like upgrading it, or you're rebirthing it in some way. It could be something you've always wanted to do, like going on some sort of adventure, and you could be rebirthing the idea itself. And you have this enthusiasm card. Yeah, a lot of reasons for you to be enthusiastic and excited. I think all water signs need to move towards their enthusiasm, meaning if something excites you, move towards it, or try it, or have an experience with that, whatever is exciting you. You have this appreciation card. Yeah, I feel like you are going to be appreciating all of the abundance that's coming in for you. There's this cornucopia right here, and cornucopia represent like abundance, and I feel that there could be a lot of abundance coming in here clearly. Next, you have this birth card. Are you kidding me? We said something about birth at the beginning of the reading and rebirth. So clearly there is a rebirth going on here. I would be careful of getting pregnant. Like if you're not trying to get pregnant, obviously if you are, then, take it how it resonates. But the birth card, in this year in particular, again, everybody in the 2024 yearly readings had something about birth. So clearly a very fertile year. But, other than that, if you're rebirthing something, this is obviously very good. How crazy is this? I didn't even notice this. Look at this. There is a sun and the moon at the top of this card here. So you're clearly rebirthing like a new idea or like something that you are clear on. You have the submission card. This card says you're much more free than you realize. Like there's this bird here and this cage door is open. So it kind of says you might think that you're stuck in something, but you're actually not. You could easily set yourself free. And so I feel you just need to believe that you can set yourself free from a situation that you're stuck in or that you feel stuck in. So there you go. And finally, you have this excitement card. Yes, enthusiasm and excitement. That's what I'd be moving towards, especially with the sun. When the sun shows up in a reading, we need to move towards the sun. The sun is like our attention or something that we need to pay attention to. So, I would pay attention to your attention. I would move towards the sun here because it's going to lead to, a lot of success, growth, abundance, good stuff. Yeah, I feel like you're getting this boost up in your life, really, is what this is saying. So, thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.